I was playing Final Fantasy 13. Chat will give a shit for it.
Well, I've gone live, so I guess we'll
Well,
find
you
out.
might give a shit for it now.
This is the second stream that I've like been like, oh shit, scramble to get ready for because I was playing FF13 and lost track of time.
Ah, there you go. I mean, we are keeping to type, I suppose.
Yeah. I know, man. I just lose track of time.
Is tweet out for this?
What's up?
Is the tweet out for this one?
I have not done the live tweet yet. I will do that now. I'm just
Cool.
getting talk. Games running. Streams live. Rollers there. Got water. Got to stay hydrated.
That's true. That's true.
Yep. No tweet.
I'm now looking around for my bottle of water.
Yeah, you got to stay hydrated too.
That's true, I do. It's somewhere in here. I'm sure it'll turn up. I'll skip midstream anyway, it's fine. You don't need me around all the time. Sunshine does at least have a nice soundtrack.
Yeah, Mario games have baller soundtrack.
Yeah. I'm not surprised they didn't really, like, keep the one theme sort of thing they did to Sunshine. But that did mean it had, like, a nice, bouncy, cohesive soundtrack.
Alright, well, last time on Super Mario Galaxy, I beat the game and unlocked the purple coins, and boy howdy! I got my ass kicked.
I think that's unfair. I think you did a pretty good job.
I think I did pretty good too, but yeah, Luigi's purple coins and the
Oh god.
Unreal segment.
That is a horrifying loading
Spring
screen.
Mario, Spring Mario! Terrifying.
Horrible.
Wretched. Alright, 114, that's how many I've got. Alright, 6 more to go, and I believe they're all purple coins, so...
I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah, hit me up with 5 lives, please. Nope. Nope.
No,
There we
no.
go.
It's not going to give you any faster if you beat him up first.
I mean, he might.
I suppose there's only one way to find out. Maybe it's Crash Bandicoot 2, back in the day, just bouncing that polar bear over and over again.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Alright, okay, so there is a comment at the minute in Fountain. Take my 5 lives, thank you very much. I think this was the fountain.
It does look like the fountain.
Alright, so I believe I have to get the 6 stars, then I have to go fight Bowser again?
I think so.
That's generally how it works, we can get all the stars.
Yeah.
Alright, ooh, Space Chunk Galaxy. Oh boy, here we go! Bam!
Yes, I've just checked, and you do have to beat Bowser again.
Yes, purple coins, spacewalk. Oh boy! We'll pat the very spiky lad. Thankfully, in plush form, his spikes are soft.
What is even the point then of soft spikes?
You know.
Oh, this could be a 10
oh,
yeah,
oh boy, alright.
Oh, okay, at least it's platforms and not,
Yeah, it's this one where the platforms come in, I should go for them.
Yeah, not the blue grabby things again.
Guess that's what's going on, what the paths are. Ah! Sneaky.
Tricky. Right, so when they have just the blue ones, that means it's... No, no, maybe not.
Terrifying. You're leaving over when I have no idea if there's going to be a platform is very, very scary.
There's some over there.
Yeah. platform.
There we go.
I've not had time to be a coward, but my god, this is very scary.
You've only used half the time, and you've only got 10 more to get. So.
Okay, no path there. Got it.
No path there.
Okay, how do I get to these ones?
I guess up here? Nope.
Oh god, alright. Like the last
It must be to the right here.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Then I'm gonna have to get back.
Yeah, all the way to the start.
Does look like there's a path down, so maybe I can actually long jump. Oh! It was a trap! Got it.
Like, after we spent all that time getting to that platform going, this is the only way.
I didn't think that,
like,
the
let's
thing
go
is,
for
like,
it.
I went for it because I didn't think I had enough time to get back.
Uh-huh.
Like, the long path was probably at least 20 seconds, so it was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I don't know if there's, I think there's probably more than just 100 on this.
It doesn't look like there are, actually.
I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell.
Like,
There's like 10 in each thing, isn't there?
Yeah, there's 10 in each thing, and I think there's 10 of them. I think that was the only one left.
Yeah, maybe. Would make
Oh,
sense
yep,
if it
there
was 1,
is.
then 2, 3, and then...
Oh, god. Right. Okay, grab that one in the middle quick.
Alright,
Yeah. Oh, hey, Brenwich.
Hello, Brad Mage. Sorry, I'm concentrating very hard right now. Alright, yes. All of these jumps are very, very scary.
They look fun to me.
Oh, to each their own.
They leave the one. Didn't leave the ones in the middle. Oh fuck!
Time for a sick long jump of faith.
No, we tried that, she died.
Damn.
And then just to the right here.
Yeah, I guess I thought I'd gotten these already, but I guess not.
Nope, you got the ones above them, I think.
Alright, alright. I'm just gonna have to hope I've got enough time to get back.
I think you're alright.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Now it's about 20 seconds. I thought it'd be about 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's how my commute to work is every day. So, like, that, you know, the road appears and disappears right as you're driving on it.
Does it not let you in until you get 100 purple coins?
Yeah, it's a real pain in the ass.
Galaxy complete. I would love to save my game. Alright, 5 more to go. Alright, any out and about, or do I have to pay the guy? Ah, no, they're out.
Free.
Alright. Dark, flame, and gold leaf. I'll probably go to the engine room since they're there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or put. But it's like navigating this place is like. What's the fastest way to the engine room? I don't know. This goes up to the garden. Like, it might be easier down from there.
Yeah, I think so. I think you should be able just to drop, shouldn't you?
Feeling ballsy.
In the hub world.
I don't know if I can die in the hub world. I'm not
you
falling
can't.
yet.
You can't die in the hub world.
What happens if you fall? Do you just get picked back up?
You just get taken back up, yeah.
Rosalina picks you up and makes fun of you.
As she should. Absolutely.
So here's the thing, though. Like, do you know if I'm just taking the piss or not?
No, I have no idea.
Exactly.
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
And you gotta preserve your lives. You might need them.
You might need them.
I might need them in these purple coins.
Who knows when
Alright.
Peach will stop sending you 5 lives?
Absolutely. Alright, gold leaf, gold leaf. Oh, this is probably gonna be another explore one, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Those don't tend to be dangerous so much as long.
Yeah, just kind of long and annoying.
And the woods, yeah, this is gonna be like the B one. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the edge at some point, see if I can die in the hub world. You know it. Ooh, all the way up the tower. Damn, if I go all the way up the tower and I haven't gotten them all.
It does look at least a bit more obstacle course rather than... Oh, there you go.
Oh shit, it is obstacle coursey.
Au contraire.
You thought this was going to be a nice, relaxed exploration? Well,
I know,
fuck you.
I really thought it was. And I hope there's
Here's
no
your time
coins,
limit.
like, over there.
It's your time limit, dork.
Yeah, this is
what's
fine.
I'm gonna find that there were some hidden coins somewhere and cry.
That's fine, it'll make good content.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like I can get all these coins and then it's like, okay, how many hidden coins are there?
And if you don't get the hidden coins quickly enough, I steal them.
So you can get into your job.
In part, yes.
These narrow, thin bits are terrifying.
I do like the music for this, though.
Alright. Oh.
Oop, don't talk to the bee. That's what we call bee skip.
I would never.
We
skip
call it
a
bee skip because we just skip talking to the bee because we don't need to.
It's a very, very technical reason why we don't talk to that bee. But
No, I
getting
can
into it
talk to the
here,
bee.
we've only got 2 minutes. There's not enough time to explain that.
Nice.
I was thinking that 3.5 minutes was probably quite a long time, but this is actually quite a big level.
Yeah. I know. I knew right away that it was gonna be tight.
Oh, and it tells you should have 70.
Oh, okay, which I did. So, not really sure how I'm supposed to do this fast.
Don't you see the arrow? You have to go
No.
up there.
Ooh.
Well, you have 73, so you're doing better. Clearly.
I think you could jump into the wall. And you can wall kick your way up.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, bounce on the bee.
Like,
Yeah, maybe if you backflip into the wall and then wall kick.
yeah. That's
There you go.
tough. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna make this though.
Oh man, that's mean. Look at those ones on the ledge there.
In narrow ledge. Oh,
You got
no.
44 seconds. Plenty of time.
Oh, come on.
An even thinner ledge. I love it.
Glad you're amused.
Well, it's all I can be from here, isn't it?
And more.
You know, I'm not providing moral support.
No, absolutely not. Oh, yeah, I'm never gonna make this.
Ooh, 10,
Alright.
13 seconds.
I know, I'm never gonna get the star afterwards, but at least, like... At least I had all of them. He said 90, and I think I had 90.
You did, yeah, when you got to the top, so...
You just
Just
need to
stop being
figure
fast.
out that jump. Where you lost a weirdly large amount of time.
Yeah.
It was a good 30 seconds on that.
As
so.
I was, like, looking at it being like, how the fuck do I get up there? Although, God knows if I can do that again.
It's quite a long level to have to do right from the start as well.
No. Alright. Probably like you need to have 20.
Mm.
Right. This narrow bit is a little scary since I don't have the gate, of course,
Right.
on the stick, which always makes it a little scary to do perfect straights. I mean, just slide it right into the slot, but... Yeah, Yeah, do 50.
So at least it's not like hiding stuff, like a really tight
No,
time.
no,
It's
yeah,
a detour.
it's just like obstacle course. Make sure you collect all the stuff on the way.
Mhm.
Go fast, idiot. Alright. Yeah, Mario was executed for not doing it on time.
Yeah. He showed up at the job without the 100 purple coins.
Well, yeah, he's got the slow-acting poison, and he needs 100
Ah.
purple coins for the antidote. These bees don't fuck around.
No, absolutely
Apparently
not.
not.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. You know, once I know it's like easier, it's just like, how the fuck?
That one coin tucked in there is just kind of rude.
It is rude, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Got it, got it. I'm way too scared to get up on that, so I'm not going to.
It's a big loss of time if you fall.
Oh man, it would just be over. Come on, up we go. Yeah, God, I hope the other two are here.
I was a bit worried.
I know, I was like, where the fuck are the other two? And it's like, hi, camera.
Yeah, and then the time doesn't stop before the stars again.
Surprise, you have to fight the Satan bee to get them.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a matter of that jump was kind of mean. Like, backflip to do a sideways long like wall kick is weird. It's never asked me to do anything like that before.
Yeah, there's probably actually a much easier way of doing that, but that was the only thing I could think of, and it worked out.
I
so.
know it worked. I don't know what even the method would be. It was far too like long for just a backflip spin.
Yeah. I love that we had the next bit, like a jump that was probably about the same, and it was like, oh, here's a star thing to get you that bit.
Right? Alright, yeah, there's one in the bedroom as well. So yeah, 4 more. Off to that bedroom. Okay, it's just down here. And then, because I have to know... Ah, yeah, I do get caught by a bubble. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Can't die in the hub world. Well, I believe there are lives in the hub world, so if I am running out, I can get some more. Alright, Dusty Dune. Okay.
I vaguely remember this one. I think it's another timer one.
Find out. Yeah, it feels like this feels like a timer one for sure. Like a pathway one. Doesn't really have like a big exploit area.
A lot more hidden, kind of out of reach ones, like on top of Swamp there. Oh, no timer
Oh,
though.
no, it is an explory one. Alright, there you go. Cannot go over there, so I'm not going to attempt.
Until you pick up the poison coin.
Yeah. He's looking at me being like, hi! Oh, use the tornadoes. Oh, God. Okay, so I have to actually... Oh, shit.
Sorry,
That did not take me up high enough. What the fuck, man? I did not realize.
I enjoyed that.
I did not, like, depth perception when you're up high is so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I wasn't high up enough for that.
To be fair, that Toad's a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
That's a pretty mean trick where it's like, oh, go high to reach coins, and then the nearest coins. No, not from this tornado.
Yeah, clearly it's from the later on, the higher up tornado.
You fool, you buffoon. I clearly meant the other tornado.
You plummet pretty fast. I basically never went in the tornadoes when I did this level, so I think I hit one once by accident. I'm gonna have to use this guy to get on top of him. I absolutely am. Alright. Too late. Alright. I'll get the ones under him then. Tornado. You high enough?
Maybe. I think you might be able to wall jump and spin onto him if it isn't.
Aww. I like in backflip. Oh, so
Ooh,
close.
close.
Grab one of these. Oh no, no, fuck! Slid all the way off the end.
It's not even like, you know, try to get out of it quicksand. It's just instant death. Get all those purple coins again, idiot. Quicksand.
Oh, this level's gonna suck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna fall in that quicksand a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose all my lives. It's gonna be great.
It's alright, you'll get another letter, that'll be fine.
Oh, there's a life over there. I should just up. Get that life before I do anything and not slide off the edge here. That life's mean, actually.
Yeah, it's a pretty mean one.
I thought that was connected, but it is not.
Nope.
Oh man, depth perception.
Yeah.
That man. Alright. I'm almost certainly gonna fail doing this. Doesn't seem like
not
it's high
quite.
enough.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Also very mean. Yeah, death perception. Oh right, there's some coins at the start. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, free from the tornado to the right.
Not get crushed by the slump. Alright, yeah, that toad is just a killer. What a jerk. Wonder if I'm better off, like, long jumping from that life. If I do die, I'll potentially try that and, you know, die. No. What is mean?
It's okay, we got a lovely tornado to help us over.
Yep. Hey, jerk. Oh no, he can't get to
He
me.
can't reach
Oh,
us.
wait,
Wait, no, he can.
the edge. Oh, God.
Out and back in.
I'm gonna wait until... Too high! Okay, I was like, why am I not getting this one? It's like, I'm over it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I hope I haven't missed any. Missing any is just going to be awful in this one.
Yeah, I guess like 47 at this point.
Yeah, we'll see. Alright, run. There we go. Whee. Nope. There we go.
There you go.
Wow, that one was really hard.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, this is when it goes up, but I will grab the ones I can grab here. Worry about getting... Garbage. Oh, there's a tornado there. No protocols? Yeah, no shit, buddy. Thanks.
Well, at least we don't have to look in the instant death sand.
Whoa!
Ooh, that was mean.
Yep.
3 of them all the way over there.
Oh. Right. Ones that are where the tornado is and are going to...
Yeah, they're gonna be a pain.
Go over here.
Yeah, and just...
Oh god, I nearly fell there.
Ooh, that was close.
That was way too close. Lad, what's up? Level is...
I mean, at least the hit detection on the coins are pretty good.
I'm gonna have to go...
Into the tornado.
Shadow there.
Yep.
Oh, nope. Oh, yeah! Woo! Okay, some there. I think there are any more up. Yeah.
Alright.
Right. Yeah, and I know. Let me have a look. I'm looking completely the wrong direction. Camera over here, actually. Thank you. There are 5 up there. So if I get to 95 before having to flip that switch, I'm on the correct amount. Yeah, we go out over the sand. Let's...
There's a whole bunch in
Good
those
luck,
tornadoes.
Mario!
Fuck you, Toad.
Alright, well... One... And
Nope.
I cannot tell where I am when I'm up in the air, honestly.
I think those ones are just really high.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, there should be 4 more.
I think they were on the other side of this block.
Oh. Yeah, there's 1 up high there. Hopefully that's 2. One. Sure, there was only 5.
I think if we put this down, we'll be able to see around here a bit better. And
Yeah.
if we have to come back, that'll suck.
Yeah, that's
but...
fine. Oh, there,
there
it
is,
is.
in fact. Yeah.
Oh, I needed to fall because that's what.
Wait, this is on a timer, so it'll come back.
Yes, I'm just gonna wait here. Wait, off this. Off this. Fine. I don't think it would. I think it would just go up with it.
I think it would, yeah. But
That should be the last coin, and the last 5 are on that.
yeah, the problem is going back, we're gonna have to go fast.
Yup. Not die.
95 purple coins, and we're gonna have to go fast.
I'm pretty sure the timer is fairly generous.
Yeah, it's certainly taking a while to do this. Yeah, there we go. so it's drop off the ledge there, isn't it? Oh yeah, because it was a shadow over the side, wasn't it? So.
Yeah.
I think I saw one in the quicksand.
Ah, okay, got it.
Nice try, Bread Mage. That toad already told us there was none in the quicksand.
Alright, I hung off the ledge and that did it.
But would you believe, me or a toad? Don't
Got
answer
a
that.
point. Maybe we should jump into the quicksand just to be sure. Doubting our friend Bread Mage.
That is truly terrible of us.
I know. I'm believing a toad over him after what that toad did to us earlier.
No.
Okay, so at least they're all in the high bits here.
Yeah, I already collected all the other ones. I would not have to, oh, fun.
Yeah! The start.
Okay,
I was
good,
waiting
it's
for it
down,
to
it's
go
down.
to the
It
top
goes
of it.
down.
Woo!
Yay!
That was terrifying!
We did it. It was good.
I was just waiting for it to zip to the top of the thing, and you had to go back
Yeah.
up.
Me too,
That's
I was
exactly what I was
absolutely waiting for it to be at the top and just be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to go all the way back. That one's long and one wrong move kills you, so that one was scary. It wasn't like super hard, it was just very scary. Alright, well, I guess we can go up to the garden. A bunch of tornadoes going. I love the tornado eyes.
I do like Mario games' propensity to just put eyes on everything.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Like
the
Banjo-Kazooie.
googly eyes make everything better, so...
Absolutely.
My cat doesn't seem to agree, but...
No?
Cat not like googly eyes.
Yeah, when they're put on her, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've in fact not ever done that, but...
I'm sure she would love
Hastens
it.
to clarify for the internet.
I would definitely put googly eyes on a cat though, because that's funny.
And that's why you're not allowed to own one.
Alrighty. This is the last world, so this is also going to be difficult. I'm not. This is 50-50 on whether it's a timed or an exploration one.
Yeah. God, I can't remember. I think if it would be a gauntlet, like time shot, probably be at the pirate ship.
Yeah. I'm so bad at swimming, I hope it's not timed.
Oh yeah, look, by the pirate ship. Certainly most of them look like they're on it. Nope, not timed.
Good, excellent. I am really bad at swimming, and I would not be. There's
Yeah,
definitely.
there's some in the water.
Yep. Ah, some up there.
What if there was like a limited oxygen meter that never refilled, and you had to be efficient about when you went underwater?
Alright.
Make water levels even worse than they already are.
Yep.
Exactly, yeah.
Beans. Oh, sneaky. But I saw
Yeah,
that.
that's sneaky.
I like, caught a glimpse of it and I was like, is that a coin? Or star bit. I mean, the fact that there are purple star bits doesn't help.
Hmm.
The purple star bits should count as coins.
Good, absolutely. Another one
There's
up
never
here.
one again there. At least they do have shadows.
Yes. No? Not one of those backflip into a wall jump. But I'm fond of doing that. Alright, I'm gonna try and get all ones on the ship before I go under the water.
Makes sense.
Absolutely. No one I wanted Martino, but off. Oh. First ignition, baby! Oh man, those ones. Fuck. Under the platform?
pretty mean. There's one over there as well by the stalactite.
Oh man! Alright, this level is mean.
Want to get those purple coins out there? Get fucked, nerd!
Oh.
And then he punches you.
How do I get that one, motherfucker?
I think the backflip will make it. I think it was just close.
No, I think if you jump on his head and then, like, you know, do a spin, you can get it.
Yeah, right. Wrong one. No, I want to jump on your head. Get fucked.
Toad, we don't want to talk. I just want to jump on your head.
Yeah, there we go.
Well
Alright.
done.
Alright. One case of chronic traumatic
No, I missed!
No.
Oh. I tried.
It was a beautiful miss.
It was brilliant. Kicking away, kicking away.
Do, 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 do. It's like, Mario, you can use your arms.
No, we can't. Can't use those precious yowie hands for anything.
Hmm.
Alright. Oh. Nope. Mario, run the circle thing. I'm also sneaky. I saw that.
Hmm.
Ah,
there's roads in there.
ooh, okay, yeah, I get the feeling I have to, like, rope. Maybe, I don't know. I think you can climb ropes.
Yeah. Should probably get those ones in the
Yeah.
trial first, anyway.
Yeah, that one, then the long jump, then go over to the rope from the, E.
Hmm.
Oh, hello,
Well,
there's a
there,
part at the
long
start I
jump.
missed. No? Don't think there are any coins in boxes. Wait till the end to destroy them all. There doesn't look like any on that rope. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and get these ones. I guess it's, oh, there's a rope there. Oh, did get that one.
I think you're gonna need the rope to get the other ones.
Ah, it doesn't really go anywhere.
No.
How I jump on the rope? I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do there.
Yeah, can you climb the crow's nest? No.
Okay, that's what I do. Kind of narrow to get on, but there we go.
Ooh, well done. These coins are mean.
These coins are mean. The purple coins get me. The purple coins really do demand more stuff than, like, basically anything else in the game. Which...
Alright, this is the hardest challenge we've ever
There
had
we
to
go.
do. Yes!
Had to
Correctly
be a
deduced
bit,
an angle.
a bit more left than I was. Yeah. He says if I press A, he. Okay, you can't climb the rope, but it. Wait,
Oh, more in the back of the ship.
I say easier. Oh no, pressing the wrong way.
The stern? The back of the ship?
I don't know ship turns.
Yeah, me neither.
Starboard and port. I don't know which one's right and left.
I know that. I know port's left.
Ah.
But the only reason I know that is because it's the same number of letters.
Ah, that's smart.
Mm.
When I get up Mario, sometimes it just won't come out of the water. Alright, well, clearly I'm now gonna have to, swim.
Well, for larboard wave cannon, you go to the left of where Omega is facing.
Cool.
And for starboard, yeah, and then it'll turn around and do it again. I don't know. Well, you see, in
Fair
Final
enough, buddy.
Fantasy XIV, instead of using port and starboard, for some reason they decided to use starboard and larboard. And larboard was specifically abandoned because it sounded so much like starboard. In Japanese, it's left and right.
Which makes a lot more sense, doesn't it?
This resulted in the producer having some strong words for the localization guy.
I wish I was better at swimming.
Wow. You know, video game swimming.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not too bad at real life swimming.
Yeah, you're pretty good at swimming.
And don't you hate when you get in the pool and you suddenly start going down when you're meant to go forward? It's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the camera gets all screwed up.
I mean, the thing I hate most at swimming is the air meter that appears next to me every time. It's really
Yeah,
distracting.
it's like, what the hell?
Also,
Where'd that
like,
come from?
you try to like do a long swim underwater, and then the music starts going. It's really bad.
Doesn't seem like all that many coins in the side, and I'm missing 16, so
Hmm.
I go in.
Maybe you have to go inside the pirate ship.
Yeah, like, can I?
By climbing up the anchor.
No,
rope
no,
or
no, no,
something.
no, no, that.
We're not going to the propeller room.
We're not doing that.
Sorry, it's, you know.
I suppose actually it's quite like that, and if you die, you lose all the notes you
Oh,
collected so
man.
far.
I mean, it was really it was that level of Banjo-Kazooie that made us feel like playing the 360 version was the absolute correct choice because we did not lose all of our progress when we died in that fucking propeller room. Can I? Oh, okay. There's some coins there. Okay.
It's 2, which is not as much as 16. But it's more than 0.
Like, spin. Not breakable.
Yeah. Where the toad has something to say, the one on the bottom of the ocean?
Yes.
Please help, I'm drowning!
He's got a
doing
snorkel.
fine.
He's fine.
That's not how snorkels work.
You know what? It is how they work in this. Well, there you go. He's got level 1 qualification.
Well, you're fucking useless. Take this snorkel.
Have your own air meter. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot underwater. We could check
Oh,
that.
hello. There's one up there.
Perhaps there are more near it as well.
Hmm.
But probably not.
Uh-huh. Hello. That's
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mario. Alright. Let me, Alright. Yeah, that was the one I just left behind. Oh, there's, like, water over there.
Yeah, back at the start. Maybe there's something there.
I
Yeah,
totally forgot about that area.
See, I would have thought that would be like there's none beyond here. But yeah, there's one right there. So,
Yeah.
And then two more there.
and Boo Boo the Fool right here.
Yeah, I completely forgot we started in a water area.
And then a bunch more on the bottom.
Because it, like, points you towards the pirate ship, so I just kind of, like, thought they were
Yeah,
all over here.
I would have thought that literally was like there's none beyond this point kind of thing, but
Gotta get out from under this. Right, jellyfish, so hopefully the other 10 are down here. It does look like a nice ring of them that I'm gonna have a lot of trouble swimming for.
Yeah, nice ring of 9 purple coins.
Ah, hell. Not wanna, like, dive down again. Get all of these.
I mean this really is actually Clanker's Cavern right now, isn't it?
No, I got completely off.
Yeah, back up for more air.
Spinning uses it, which is why I won't. Oh, come on. Go up, please. Thank you. Mario, you jerk. And hitting the wall. What a jerk.
And
Okay,
there's our
yeah,
last
this
two.
is the last. Alright.
Back to the ship.
And the ship catches on fire.
It really was like just like there has to be a whole other area here because there's so many coins missing.
Mm-hmm.
Even like the ones I've missed out and about, it's like, okay, there's no way that's gonna add up to 16 coins.
To be fair, that did mean we found the one that was in the area that you were missing.
Yes.
So-
If I'd done all that and I had one left, I'd be like, oh fuck.
Check absolutely everything for it.
Alright. The eel will never come out to play. 2 more! Let's do this! Love to see. Right. I want it 2 left. Okay, Freeze Flame Galaxy and then Sea Slide. Oh no. Oh man, am I leaving a really horrible one to last? It looks like it.
I guess we'll find out.
Back one. That was incorrect, wasn't it? Am I going to the engine room? Yeah.
Bedroom, I think.
Right,
I think the engine room's the last one that's not,
yeah.
Available
I'm
now.
going to just double check the map. Yeah, bedroom. Doesn't really.
I do think in the controls in this game it misses the dive for just getting around really quickly.
Yeah. Alright, Freeze Flame, that won't go terrible for me. Gosh, this is also gonna be a pretty hard one. It's got lava, that's a recipe for disaster, and ice physics.
I mean, look, just remember that once you do all this, you've got to do Bowser's level again.
Oh yeah, the one that killed me like 3 times, got it.
Yeah. Oh, good. We got to climb a mountain.
Looks like where the secret star was.
Doesn't sound like a time limit one, though.
Nope. Alright. Just exploration.
With ice.
Nope. Pretty grand. Okay, that's actually useful to know that there are no purple coins in the water.
Yeah, you don't have to go take damage to
The
find them.
sand was a bad one because, like, of course there are no in the sand. It's death sand. I'd be more surprised if there was coins in the sand. Ooh. Looks like I have to do one path here.
You definitely have to go up to the right hand area.
Yeah, the little like area. Rooms.
Hmm.
Pretty heavy exploration.
Oh, there's one on top of the bit where the ice flower was.
Yeah. I will grab that.
On the way back.
Just shoot dock me right back there.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to try and get all of these on the slide. Okay, there's only 2. Oh, and I still
No.
managed to miss one.
No, but-
What? Sent me a little flying. Come on. There we go. Right.
That's just. I just feel like the one, like, bit of music I don't like in this game is the fire flower, ice flower music.
Yeah, it's not very good, and it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to tell when it's running out.
It's
a little bit
really
faster.
quick, that turn of like how it starts going faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think there's a lot better stuff in this game than that one.
Alright. Well, I might die on the way back here. Really,
Woohoo!
Ah, yeah!
Yeah.
I don't know how far the other way up.
It's just the one. What's
There's
that
one
about?
up here, I think. With, like...
Oh, yeah, that shadow, yeah. That's a good point.
Okay, let's... Go for it. Oh! Oh, that's mean! You can't see those on the way down! They're covered by the edge! Oh, I'm so glad I looked over and saw those. I was just like,
Yeah, that's a really good catch before we got to the end of the level. Like, where are these last two?
I know, right? That was so devious! Especially because you know the star is going to spawn, like, up at the top.
Right at the top, yeah.
At the spiky lad. Alright. Yeah, there's like... halfway up there. I'll probably go up there and check if there are coins. Come up that
Yeah,
way as
you're
well.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I think the summit is where I went for the hidden coin.
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
There's one there.
Yeah, this is just a path up. The other path also takes us. And this is the sun. I think the camera's not letting me change, but I guess it was this one was the one I was seeing. Okay, that's good.
Right.
But I have to like go the other path anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. It does not hurt to pet Spiky Lad. He is very soft.
I was kind of interested in seeing, like, if you said it did hurt, and then just immediately pet the plush came in afterwards.
Yeah, it hurts. Ah! No, he's
5,000 ones pet it.
he's actually a very soft lad.
Mm. Oh, there's some up here again. That was our triple jump bit, wasn't it, to get up there?
Yes.
Don't know if there's any up there, though.
Yeah, I mean that was where the hidden one was, but it looks like it's taking us. Leave it for now. Nope, I tried.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually really slippery.
Mm.
I'm gonna wait.
I mean, that's far too sensible.
There we go. I like that health, but oh god, it's kind of in the way. This is like sliding me. It's actually not what it looks. Ice physics. Oh, those platforms sink. Got it. Alright. Yeah, I already got these.
Yeah, I think you cleared out this area.
Check.
Let's work.
Aha,
Oh, in fact, no, we did not.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I've checked over in the right, so I did that for.
Camera trickery.
And if you beat the shit out of those toads, you can get a few more coins from them.
Could certainly get their lunch money.
Do you like getting lunch money from? We'll get back here. Yeah, okay, it's this peak. Yeah, I fought like the ball.
Mm.
I'm gonna get Ice Runner just because it's a little safer. I like spearing around.
I mean, you'll need it to get the ones in the middle there as well. So.
Oh, he run out while talking. Got it.
That music stops for nobody.
Alright. Yeah, this is where I fought the boss. I guess maybe I do have to triple jump over the play, because it's definitely not every coin.
But pretty mean that it's making you go on both pathways.
Yeah, I think it is. Definitely no other coins here, and that fire flower is still over there. Alright, well, I have to drop now, which is very scary. Actually, I probably want to go and drop down the other. Missed. Nope.
Nope.
I tried. Oh fuck. This is being so mean to me right now.
I don't expect like the top of these guys to be slippy as well.
Yeah, it is, which is very annoying. It's like really slippy, way more slippy than it probably.
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like you're supposed to come from the one below.
Yeah, but
I could have done that, but I
Now,
messed up the triple jump.
yeah.
Triple jump is actually a little difficult. Right
Yeah.
at the end of the timer, so you've got very little margin for error, and I just up.
The thing is,
I
as
hit
well,
the
is that
wall and I lost all my momentum.
yeah, you've got to do the jump there as well to get up the first time, so
Yep.
it's pretty tight.
Yep. Not doing the double jump, and I don't know why, if I'm honest. Double jumping is really easy.
I think you're just not getting the timing right on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I haven't done much triple jumping. It's actually the... Mario, what are you doing? Timing's a little different on the ice, which is like... kinda... like messing me up a bit, because the platform comes out under you.
Right, it's...
I'm pressing
not
it too
actually that
late, I
simple.
think.
There's not actually that
Hitting
many
the
things.
wall.
There's not that many things in the game that require you to triple jump.
No. I haven't
even-
gotten used to it at all.
Even in the stuff that we've done.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I wonder if that was how you were meant to do the that wall that we did the back.
Oh, the triple jump. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Triple jump in this game doesn't seem very good, if I'm honest. I can
That is
triple
pretty
jump
good.
all the time in,
Maybe backflip and...
if I faced the right direction, I think I would have been able to make that, but I was facing the wrong direction, so I kind of lost all my horizontal momentum in my backflip there.
Yeah. I think it's the thing with the triple jump, because you need such a long run up to do it. It's not like you can
Yes.
just pull it out of a hat like you can with the wall jump, the backflip wall jump.
Yeah. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
That was way easier than triple jump, honestly.
but also way more
platforms are
cowardly.
too short. They're too close together. It actually makes the triple jump really hard.
Yeah, we're not here for honor. We're here just to get 120 stars by any means necessary.
I don't know if there are any coins in the snowman.
Worth checking.
If I were a coin, I would hide in the snowman. So.
And we'd find you, Bread Rage.
These guys are like
fuck.
just tall enough to be annoying. Right, yeah, that has to, yep. And yeah, there are coins on both paths. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, this is a really long level.
I really hope I haven't missed any. Glad I found those two under the ramp, because I would be like too short. And be like, what the fuck, man? Not wrong direction.
Yeah, I can't
It's
spin.
really annoying because I can't actually spin in this. Oh,
Yep.
God. Ugh.
Nah, not enough time.
Yeah, if I do that... Because they're actually just tall enough that a jump doesn't do it. That's annoying. Okay, losing the spin is definitely a little rough. Like losing Cappy, it's like, ugh.
There we go.
Whee! Alright, well I hope there's 15 coins up here. I have no
Well, there's at
idea
least
how
one.
I would get back.
There was a whole bunch at the summit, like when it
Yes.
did the
Yeah.
flyover at the start. So
See if there are any rocks. Oh, I mean. There. Oh. Great. Here we go again. There don't seem to be any rocks. Help. Mario! I do not know what was happening to Mario there. He was having a fucking time. Just like stuck on the snow.
why must I always burn the snow? Why can't I just play in it?
Alright. Hopefully there are 5 up here.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or 3.
Nope.
Oh no. So,
down
where
there.
are you hiding the other 2?
They're down there.
Oh yeah, I see
Fuck.
them.
Yep, see?
Yeah, right
Oh,
there.
Fuck. I have to
Oh
like
man.
long jump that? Oh, shit.
Executed perfectly.
Woo! That was pretty
So
fucking
fucked
good.
up. That's so fucked up.
I like how Toad's trying to talk in like these inspiring metaphors, and it's like, shut the fuck up, Toad.
Shut the fuck up and
Okay,
give us
that
a
at
star,
least like
Toad.
actually puts you back to where these 2 are. So I'm guessing
Right.
those are actually supposed to be the 2 final ones.
That'd be pretty mean. Like, oh god, I've got to look for the level, and then they're right there.
Oh, that was fuck. I mean,
Well, look, whatever one's left, it's got to be easier than that, right?
it's a good thing I'm really good at long jumps. Like that is my strength, is I'm pretty damn good at long jumps. But man, wow, yeah, I'm rubbish at triple jumps.
I think that one might have taken us like a third or half of the stream so far. Sea Slide Galaxy in the
Yeah,
end.
that one took a good 10-15 minutes. Yeah,
God, it's ages.
because it was so long and all the coins were really spread apart.
Mm-hmm.
And I was being very careful not to die. Alright. That's engine room. Last one. Go. Then I have to go do Bowser's level that killed me several times last stream, so...
Yeah, it'll be easy this time.
How many lives do I have? 7?
7.
Oh, that better be enough. Alright.
There's lives on the way. You can die getting those too.
And Princess Peach will send me more. Alright. C, slide, C, slide.
I wonder what it'll be in this one.
Time to die and C, slide. If this is a time trial, I will be very
Ooh.
sad.
Use the shell and find them.
Yeah.
There was an explory bit in this one as well, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
it's very exploring, but yeah, there's a lot of swimming.
Oh,
and,
it's across the entire course.
Oh, but they're all up in the...
Oh, is this a race again?
Oh, this better not be.
The
Oh,
music
no.
doesn't sound like a race.
Okay, it's just like... Yeah, okay, like they're all up in the air. Wait, I'm gonna
Oh.
like talk. Might tell me there are none in the sea, whatever.
No, he's just useless.
Nope.
Oh, but this one's, yeah, I mean, because obviously the bee can't touch water, so...
Yes, but they can land on the clouds.
Clouds. Yeah, I think that's potentially
You
what
wanna
you're
go
looking
up, Mario? Oh man, like some of these look like they are out in
for.
Nice. Oh god, no, I was on it. Oh, it's fine. Fine, we're fine. We're just gonna wait for this cloud to take me over to that one. I'll come back to those purple coins to the left. A Bee Mario collecting coins, that's what I wanted in my life. Alright. Yo, this is gonna be pretty slow and painful. I don't think I'm going to die, touch wood, but... Not really a death level, it's just kind of...
It's really more of a B level.
Any more of a B level. Thank you, Captain Toad's ship, for being up here.
What if Captain Toad stole some of your purple coins?
What a jerk. Are you gonna give me a cannon so I can, like, launch myself into space? Oh, I can't hit blocks while I'm Bee Mario. I didn't actually know that.
Definitely not, no.
I am not heavy enough. Like, yeah. I mean, that was always gonna happen. Now I can hit that block. Yeah, where's it
Oh,
just
we
like
can get
those
that
ones are out
Incredibly useful yellow coin.
Hell yeah.
Ah, Starbits. Need those.
I don't know when I'm gonna need to feed more Lumas.
I don't think I actually do. I think I'm done.
No, you're done with that. Mario's just
And
obsessed.
I
Maybe
don't think Luigi keeps Mario's coins, so...
if I don't get the Starbits, what do I flick at Luigi's face?
So me. I hope that is not...
Small rocks.
I don't know if he actually wants to hurt Luigi, he just wants to annoy him.
They're
Yeah,
best
small rocks,
friends.
not big
Why would
ones.
they
Yeah.
ever annoy each other?
Hmm.
Whenever
Yeah,
they're
what-
like in Mario
why do you
and
invite
Luigi,
me
they're
to
always
these?
happy to see each other. 25 for a quarter of the way there.
At least this one's not like the others in that there's not really any risk of instant death.
Okay, there's no risk here. It's just really slow and boring.
Mm-hmm. So it's a
Well-
fine way to cap off Mario Galaxy is what you're saying.
Yeah, I wish I'd done this one earlier because this one's quite bad. Like the other one would have been like, oh, even the last two levels were quite bad for being kind of boring.
Yeah. I mean, I think this one, though, at least it gives us a nice chill sort of run in to
Yeah.
finish off the game.
Freeze one was a little scary. Coin's like right above the wall.
Yeah. Ah, it's free there too.
No.
It's been interesting revisiting this game.
Yeah.
It has been a long time since I played it.
I really enjoyed it playing it
Mm.
for the first time. I think it's held up really well.
Yeah, I think so too. I think as with all of the games, it's just like you see them again, you're like, yeah, that bit was actually kind of bullshit, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, there is always bullshit.
Yeah, they always find a way, don't they?
I was a little worried about that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think overall this is still a really good game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I think overall I still do like it more than the second game.
But one day I will play the second game somehow. I'm gonna do it because I really enjoyed this one, so I really like to play 2.
Mhm. I mean, it's similarly very good.
Yes.
Yeah, I just think I prefer this one. I prefer the kind of vibe of this one a bit more.
Yeah, the only problem with 2 is that you have to make face puns every time you start a video.
That is true. Every single time.
Okay. I was like just checking there wasn't like a purple coin way up there. They'd do it, you know it.
They would do it.
It doesn't look like there's anything.
I suppose they did find some purple coins.
Look, buddy, are there any in the water? Good, thank you.
Nope.
Again, that's actually useful information. I figured they're all like up here, but good to confirm.
I kind of like that it's...
What I was worried about, to be honest.
I like that it's always the toad with the snorkel telling you whether there's some in the ocean.
Nope.
That's actually quite good. It's a nice
He's
touch.
been there, he knows.
Yeah.
Pop that.
There you go.
Oh, there's the yellow ship. That's it. I think I can get out there.
There we go.
Stole yellow ship, did you? Okay, yeah, none on the island in the middle, thanks.
Do not kill yourself trying to get to the middle island.
Yeah, no, that is very good advice. I do not want to kill myself going for that. Oh, thanks, buddy. That piranha plant. Oh, god damn it. Tried to spin and I failed.
Is there a bee nearby, or are we having to go back?
Doesn't look like there's a bee nearby. Oh man, that's hard.
Oh, it's all the way back there.
Okay, there's one over there that's probably hot.
Hmm. Oh, is that one on the ship there?
I mean, isn't the real bee
Yes,
the,
yes, good, excellent.
the
Glad
friends
I
we
went
stung
this way.
along the way?
Definitely that's the real bee, yes.
Look, that's what I keep telling the police officers, but they don't believe me.
Like, stop dressing up as a bee and stinging people. It's still illegal, even if all you say to us is buzz buzz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty much it. How did you get the court papers for Red Mage?
I'm actually a lawyer.
Oh, that explains a lot.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
like
the
why you're
cops are
going to
just
jail.
too busy not investigating Boris Johnson. It's fine.
Pretty much.
Up you go, Mario. All right.
Thank you, Final Gamer James, for the shout out to the good spiny boy.
Yeah, it's a great spine. Okay, well, out the way. All right. I think that cloud comes down. Yeah, that was a pretty long journey for the bee. I missed one right at the end. Oh. Probably actually go to the island.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I had to go from this cloud before because that's where all the coins were. That might be easier to
Yeah.
land on the cloud from here. Last one.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh man, sick B60.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. Oh, I did actually get on it, but I was a coward and I thought I did not.
Didn't trust your instincts.
I guess my instincts that I hadn't made it were wrong, so... Missed it.
There's a lot on that tree at the end.
How about you?
Whee!
Oh no! It's a very bad place for you to be then, buddy.
Perhaps the sting will make you feel better.
Yeah, get him. Get him. Alright, we're covered at 70. Oh, that was long.
Those tons more to
It's
do.
so slow!
But I like that Mario Galaxy, the original, only has these kind of balance of like very chill levels and then very
intense.
very intense levels. I don't think it's a balance the second game goes for.
It goes
which
all
is fine.
intense all the time.
It goes, yeah, pretty much all intense all the time, which is fine. That probably is better overall, you would say. But I don't know, there's something about the more chill vibes this game sometimes has.
Sometimes you just want to sit on the couch and be a bee, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we got that, you know, like Mario 64, you can just kind of wander around.
Mm-hmm. I think and Odyssey has that as well. which I
Yes,
quite
Odyssey definitely has that vibe where you just wander around doing stuff and then you get
Yeah.
lots of trouble. I really like that.
I do really like the obstacle course stuff that especially 3D World goes into. But I think there's value to both of them. And I think I'm glad they actually seem to kind of reflect on that and put Odyssey the way it was.
Yeah. Like, there are some people who don't like that Odyssey can mean literally everything, and I think those people are fucking joys.
I will say, like, trying to get 100% in Odyssey is a miserable grind.
Yeah, don't do it. Like, as a
It's
person
a great way to drive
100%.
yourself insane.
Oh yeah, and I'm still taking my medication for that, but it's just awful. So I kind of see that if you're a very completionist person.
Not that we know anyone like that.
These were speedrunners.
Not that we know anyone like that.
These are speedrunners saying this. I'm like, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. But yeah, like if you're not doing that, then kind of like
I very nearly died there.
the sort of consistent like doing things and making your own way so that you're always making progress obviously just works really well.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And it also means just like you're always like finding things or doing something new and interesting. Or you've learned something and then you try it in a different level and it works there too.
Yeah, and I just love how like you do something stupid, you get somewhere like, and then the other game would be like, yeah, I'm not supposed to be here, and like in Odyssey they put coins or something up there.
Exactly.
Be like, yeah, you made it, and it just feels good, you know?
Have some money, yeah.
Or a moon if you're really lucky.
Or a moon, yeah.
Alright, I did not die. Go over
Yet.
here. Yeah, it is, very much the operative. If I die at like 90, I will cry.
The game goes off, we got 120 stars and we just didn't want to play as Luigi.
Oh, good.
Ooh, good save.
No. Oof.
No, bad save.
Fine, there's bees right here.
Yeah, we're at the end
Fine.
anyway. We can just backtrack, I think, from the tree.
Well, I have to like go to this tree to get some coins anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Perception of where that was a little off because of the.
Once again, our
right.
greatest nemesis in this game is depth perception.
It's depth perception. And camera. All right.
And there's the last tree.
good. I hope this star is at the start. I hope it's not like on the street.
Oh yeah, like Mario Kart 2 would not tolerate this kind of nonsense.
No.
As I say, for better or worse.
Oh, it's on top of the tower. Okay.
That's mean.
That's pretty far away. And that's like
Yeah.
halfway through the level. No matter what way around you've done this, you have to like make the slow journey back, huh?
I think you'll probably need to keep the B for it as well.
Yes, because I need to get up there. I mean, I can always get the bee back. There's there. I don't know if the bee is like. Oh yeah, honestly, this bit sucks. I have to go left and right on those. It's bad.
Our final skip of the game, B skip. The real B skip.
Alright, there we go. I'm so bad at war.
Well, the good news is this is the last time you need to go into it.
Nope. Alright, it's just Bowser's crazy world next.
And then, the real boss this game, Luigi's Control.
Luigi. Yeah, we'll see how that is. It's like Luigi mode definitely feels like something that would be like once, you know, after like a year or something. If you're like playing this game again, it's like I'll just do it as Luigi.
Oh yeah.
Right. Probably.
There's one around the back of the tower, was there?
Ah. The cat likes them.
Oh, there we go.
Right. Take it to that one? Oh.
Yeah, you definitely can.
Camera flips. Love it when the camera flips. There we go. And yeah, I did actually come up here and do this, because I was like, I'm gonna check there's no purple coins, and then,
And we've done it.
For one final time, Depth Perception tries to wreck us, and nearly succeeds.
because when I flipped off the flag, you get some real horizontal momentum when you do that. It's like, no, I don't actually want that. Alright, so I think that now should say 0. And if we go beat Bowser again, we unlock Luigi.
The planet of infinite Luigis.
I mean, at least 2. That's probably enough.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna get some chocolate while this happens.
Well, we watch this unskippable cutscene again.
Yep.
It's probably the best way to spend this cutscene, to be fair. As we know, Rosalina, we've heard this before.
Go, Mario.
Go, do the thing you've already done.
Go, Mario, go. Yeah, I'm not sure why it makes you do it again.
They've got a
Fuck up
habit of
Bowser's
it.
Day again, Mario.
Like, I'm pretty sure... I mean, Odyssey does this. If you get 100, like 100% of all the moons. And even the game knows you've done it.
I mean, I had to. I couldn't actually get 120 without doing it.
So gonna give you another star for this.
Alright, let's die again.
Woo!
Hell yeah, I love dying.
That's what I'm here for.
Trying to get out of the field. I mean, I died like, I think.
Let's see, you're used to it by now. Be fine. Ooh, look at that tantalizing extra life.
Nope.
So good. No mushrooms left behind.
Oh, I'm in.
No tribones left alive either.
Fuckers. That one takes just long enough to go that it's terrifying. It was really this next segment.
Yeah, it was this bit.
Yeah, and the bit after, yeah, that like, yeah, fireballs.
Mm-hmm.
All the lives are traps, all of them.
It kind of looks like you were gonna go for that one there, and then until you realized just how far it actually was.
I was actually just trying to get my grip back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and these platforms fall, and the life at the end of this is 100% a trap because I died trying to get it. No, that one. I mean, that one is absolutely a trap still, but that one is the trap. Platform like falls before all the rest for some reason. Or I think I just like I landed on it and it fell. That was so weird when that happened.
I think you went a bit too close to it, so it spawned early.
Yeah, it spawned early
and then it fell about after a time, so that meant it fell way before everything else.
Yep.
It's a pretty weird mechanic.
I'm not gonna long jump here. That killed me.
Oof, that was close.
Godly. Alright.
I mean, it wouldn't go that far.
Is my ego talking? Oh, right, yeah.
Unstoppable.
This is the bit that's going to kill me at decent. But there is, like, a life.
There's a life right there.
Oh, shit. I didn't actually realize that flame could hurt me there.
Yeah, who would have thought a flame could hurt?
Well, I didn't think I was close enough to it. I thought I was, like, under it, and I was not. Alright, I don't have time to faff around here. Alright.
No time to eat chocolate. You gotta keep moving.
How did you know that's what I was doing? That's exactly what
Because I heard the rapper.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what
Also, I've known you for 30 years.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to eat some chocolate. Really?
I mean, if you're not careful, the chocolate will eat you.
I don't really know how you're supposed to get, like, through these flames.
I like that.
I don't understand it. I just warped through the flame there.
Oh yeah, these guys. I remember these.
I did press the button, but I did not jump there, and I was a little confused.
Jumping is optional. It's just
Very
lava.
much so. That life is absolutely a trap. Why is every life in this bit just the biggest fucking trap?
Bowser built it.
Yeah. I remember that was, like, because I played Donkey Kong Country for the first time not
right,
that
William.
long ago. There's old William there. And that was the thing I was getting with, like, the Kong letters in Donkey Kong Country, where, like, you know, you collect all 4 of them, you get an extra life. But they're usually really hard to get and over, like, pits that are probably going to kill you. So I just started realizing, like, why am I bothering to get them?
Oh, are they just lives? I thought they were like collectible
yeah, it's like
stuff.
collecting skate. Wait, no.
Hello.
In the original game, they're just lives. In Returns and Tropical Freeze, you need to get them for bonus levels.
Yeah,
But,
like
yeah.
I thought they were like bonus stuff. Oh god, no.
No.
Oh,
That was a twofer, that was good.
That was a twofer.
I don't know if it is in Country 2
No!
and 3. Look, again, you can't have your chocolate. Come on, keep moving. I'm pretty sure in 2 and 3 it's not. There's like a special DK coin, and they're the things you have to get.
Okay, I
The
can't
letters,
talk
I
now.
think,
I
do
literally have chocolate in my mouth.
Yeah. Take damage to save time.
Yup.
There you go. Now you can.
I put the Twix in my mouth and then realized it wasn't spawning me here. It was just in my mouth while I was doing that whole thing.
I think you're too far away. I think it's the next one for the bullet bills.
Alright.
Yeah, there you go. See.
Alright, here we go. Drink.
Strategically place statues to give you breaks for drinks and chocolate.
Yeah, hydrate.
Bowser is he's a considerate fella. Oh, maybe not.
No, oh god, oh.
Oh, that was close.
No!
Oh.
These bullet bills are ruining my fucking life right now.
Why doesn't Bowser just put these everywhere?
I know. Kill me pretty dead. And I got through this segment pretty alright last time.
Yeah, it was okay. You got more coins here.
Oh, fuck.
Nope.
I tried. I don't know why. It was just, it didn't pick up the coin. I was on the coin. But I couldn't go back. I was like, fuck. I don't even have to do this segment. This is so gross. Get out of here.
I mean, it's not too bad though, is it? I mean, to get through it. It's just that this bit here where it's quite hard not to take damage.
I just do. Just fuck it. I can't not take
Yeah.
damage there. I don't actually know how you dodge the fire while, like, you know, the platforms are disappearing on you, so...
Yeah, just much easier to take one hit and
Just
then
take
get a
the
coin
hit,
from
and then I have to
statue.
wait here for this guy, so I might as well grab the coin.
Yeah, there we go. Whee!
That was a little ballsy.
Oh,
I shouldn't have done that.
oh, that was close.
These bullet bills, for some reason, are just like timed to ruin my day at the minute. Not why did you not jump? I'm pressing A and he's not jumping. I don't know why.
I think can you spin the bullet bills? Do they still hit you?
I don't know. I should probably.
Get them to you. Show how that works.
That works. Alright. Wait for old William. Out of that time, you know, I didn't need it. I don't know if it was my spin that did that. That was very funny.
I like to think that he then just killed himself out of shame for that one.
Oh, shame for missing me.
Yeah, can't believe this.
Well, my life is ruined.
Yeah,
All the other bullet bills are gonna make fun of me now.
I can't show myself to the boss after this. Okay, no.
Woo. Oh, no.
Oh, got him.
I don't know how to dodge those fuckers! Ah, shit. I got through that segment with no trouble the first time through it. It's so kicking my ass this time. It was really the previous
just go
segments
really
that kicked my
fast.
ass.
Just like, don't stop moving ever.
Yeah, I guess I just gotta really fucking go. I'm like trying and
Yeah.
then like mistiming the platforms. So they're like
Yeah, you're
spinning
thinking.
and then I have to sit.
That's a dangerous thing to do.
I have to sit and wait, and that just means more bullet bills come from my ass, and yeah, they wombo combo me.
Yeah, I found in my experience thinking is always the worst thing to do.
Absolutely, always. Alright. Yeah, I was jumping, but like, he wasn't. I don't know if the A button is. Yeah, that platform's really. I pressed jump and it didn't jump, but I was prepared for it not to jump. Oh god, no!
Oh,
Ah!
oh, so close.
Fuck. That annoyed me. I should have made that. I don't know. His momentum just then. But got any danger of game overing with that
Oh,
one,
no, no, no.
But, like, I
Oh,
don't
we
want
got
to be.
14
I do
lives.
not want to be stuck on this segment. It sucks.
I think this is the last bit, though, right?
Yeah, this is the last bit, which is going real.
Yeah, after this, it's just the mahjong game against Bowser.
Yep. It just feels bad that I've literally done this before. This is the second time. I just want to get this over with.
Yeah, no, you can't spin them, they just damage you.
Yep. Alright. William. I wish there was like a 6 health thing, like health. Oh. When Bullet Bill hits you, it's almost certainly a twofer.
Yeah. And off we go.
Dodge the William.
Yeah, and then there's 4 bullets coming out here, so...
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, that one was always gonna hit me there. There's a billion of
Yeah,
them
it's
gathering on me.
pretty mean.
Not dying is the operative thing there.
Mm-hmm. You get a life boost here, though.
Yep. The Bowser fight itself is... Yes. Just have to get past that hell segment.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of annoyed me that it put me back at the disappearing blocks.
Looking for Princess Peach? Well, too bad. I've turned her into an NFT.
Oh no! Alright, this is where, like, I don't go for the life, but I do go.
Mm-hmm.
Extra health is always appreciated. Here's what an extra life though. Yeah, Bill boosted me at that ledge the first time, yeah. It's a good pal, this Bill. Yeah, finally, yeah.
Finally, how many damn times did you die to those bullet bills?
I know, he's like, god damn. Suck, man. Yeah, Galactic Empire, yeah.
Ah, the text is so slow in
I
this
know.
game.
I'm like, mash.
That's just because Bowser speaks very slowly.
Mm-hmm.
He's very big, you know. Alright.
He enunciates really well, though.
Fine, we got him out. I really have to hit him when it's him.
I think when you hit him, he rolls away again.
Yeah. And if I'm stunned by him being in the rock.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I have to hit him in his head. It's actually harder than it sounds. Alright.
I mean, honestly, this is probably the hardest phase of the fight. For that
Yeah,
reason.
yeah, absolutely. Every other phase is, yeah,
Yeah.
early.
There's at least a good amount of coins around.
Yep. Whoa, no! He was a lot closer than I thought he was, because the camera is now with him below me, which is not where I want it. Come on!
I think there's a coin in the ground behind you.
I don't know how I managed to just do this part, like, instantaneously. Too close. I actually cannot tell where I am in relation to him, because, like, I'm really off the screen. No,
Hey,
fuck!
meters.
Asshole! Stop jumping these fucking things.
There's no ground coin left there if you need it.
How was that not?
It's time to nuke Bowser.
No, I don't. Oh no, what I'm getting wrong here. I don't know how to do. Hopefully, this just dumps me right in front of him. Yeah.
Yeah, dodge in the bullet.
And he heard me saying, talking shit, and now I have to sit through this stupid cutscene again. I think I'm thinking too hard.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the first time it was really just instinct, and I think, like, fucking it up makes me mad and makes me fuck it up more.
Yeah, I think the thing is, like,
skip this
don't...
cutscene.
Yeah. I think the thing is, like, not to run towards him.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if you do that, you just end up going too fast.
Yep.
Too early. I mean, you can roll around plenty before you have to hit him as well, so
yes.
There's no rush.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, if I come in at, like, the angle, it's easier. Oh, fine, it's fine. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, definitely the right strategy.
Yeah, I was just getting frustrated, which just made me worse the game. As always.
Oh yeah, this bit too.
Like, being frustrated just makes you play worse. Oh.
At least it didn't damage you.
Did we ever decide where Bowser got that extra shell for this from?
Stop running in circles, Mario. Nope. Ah, got him.
Hey!
Oh man, you really hit him hard on that one.
Yep.
We meant to do that. Nice.
That was pure skill, though.
That was
Oof.
good. God,
He's going really fast. Like the bouncy thing. It's like,
the hit was too good. You sent him flying too fast.
I know, I sent him flying too good. That first stage of the fight is really the nastiest. This is what the fight should have gone like the whole time. There he is.
Nice.
Whoop. Oh, he ran me over! These are fireballs. I'm not sure how I dodged that. I'm not gonna question it though.
It was a pretty good step. I've never seen that animation of him like running over so he can jump at you. It's quite a funny step.
Oh, I got knocked down there. I hit him too hard, it knocked me over.
There we go.
Famous Bowser Clout. Ooh, my ass. Alright, well, this unskippable place, I'm gonna get more water.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't know if we have to sit through the credits as well, but I think we're here for the long haul. I can't remember, does Odyssey let you skip its final cutscene? It's been a while since I've finished it. I suppose we have to jump to the star, don't we?
The ghost star.
The ghost star.
Yeah.
Even the star's like, I don't know why you're here for me again, buddy.
Right, right.
We've already done this.
Right. I don't really understand making you do the thing you already did. Like I didn't really understand why Origami King made you do boss refights. It's like that were in no way different. It's like, why am I doing this again?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I couldn't have 120 stars before the game. It's like you deliberately made me do this twice.
Yeah, I kind of see the logic in it, and it's like, you know, finishing off the game finally means actually finishing it. But yeah, it's just, we've already done this. Repeating content's rarely fun. Okay.
JRPGs make you do it well, like
Yeah.
fight the final boss, unlock content, then go and fight the final boss again. At least then they tend to like power up the final boss.
Yeah, like repeating content because you want to repeat it can be interesting, but just being forced to do it is just usually pretty bad.
This level is fine, even if I die to those goddamn bullet bills and then Bowser.
To be fair, it's not the longest level and it's not the hardest
No.
fight, so it's not that bad.
And it's just like, I want to get to Luigi.
No one's ever said that before. When to be fair, 2 hours in, we're finally getting to Luigi time.
Luigi. Yeah, you have to beat Bowser again in 64 with 120, yeah.
Do you? Oh, that's
Yes,
interesting.
to get Yoshi up here on the roof, yeah. You have to beat Bowser again.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure most Mario games make you do it. To be fair, I haven't actually played that many Mario games, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if... So, I said before, I know Odyssey makes you do it again.
Yes.
But it does like a hard version of that fight.
Yeah.
So at least it's a little different. I can't remember if Galaxy 2 makes you do it for its end game. After you get 120, that it probably does.
If you do Luigi, do you have to fight him another 2 times?
Yeah, pretty sure you do.
Fuck. This is not an interesting enough level and fight to do 4 times.
This is certainly not an interesting enough cutscene to watch 4 times.
Yeah, if the cutscene was skippable, I would be more okay with it.
Hmm.
I mean, of course, we 100%ed Origami King to get the true secret ending, and it wasn't good enough.
Where it turns out that Mario has actually technically been 3-dimensional the whole time, and expelled from the Origami Kingdom.
Throws himself into a paper plane and flies away.
But like, well, yeah, it's a very sad ending, Origami King. We wanted to see if the secret ending would make it happier, and it did not.
Brilliant, I've got that to look forward to when I eventually get around to it.
It's heartbreaking.
Paper Mario games often have sad endings.
I know!
Super Paper Mario had a kind of sad ending.
And we did 100% because it was like true secret ending. We're like, oh, this might actually make it happy, and it
Yeah.
doesn't. We're so sad.
Yeah. You know, actually, just speaking of that, because I think I talked a lot of shit about Super Paper Mario before, which is, I think, all warranted. However, Mr. L is great in that game.
I didn't play much of it because I wasn't into the gameplay.
Did you not meet Mr. L?
I don't think so. I didn't play very much. Again, I'm not into, like, 2D Mario, so, like, wasn't my shit.
I will say you're absolutely missing out if you didn't see him. I will not say any more.
Like, I should really watch someone else play it.
That's probably the best way to do it, honestly.
There's probably a good LP of it out there somewhere.
get the Mr. L bits and the chameleon, the nerd chameleon. That bit's good.
Yeah, the Origami King 100% was fine except the boss refights.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it really is just like, Nini Kuni needs to do the boss refights. And it's like, this isn't particularly interesting.
At least those ones were. They were
At least they
harder,
were powered up, yeah.
So there was something to those, but yeah. Ni no Kuni just wasn't very interesting as a whole.
I'm glad that skippable cutscenes has become, like, completely standard, because all cutscenes should be skippable.
Yeah. And
because
possible, too.
Dying and having to, like, rewatch cutscenes fucking
That's
sucks,
the leading cause of insanity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there are Kingdom Hearts cutscenes I know off by heart because of that. Like, Maleficent Dragon fight and...
I mean, the worst thing to do
Riku
is make
fight,
a cutscene skippable and then lose you completion percentage for skipping it. Hi, FF102. Fucking 10-2.
I think it's just a bad game, honestly.
It's a pretty bad game, yeah.
I don't like your game. It
the
sucks.
funniest shit that 10-2 gives you, like, percentage points, like, for completion for watching cutscenes, but if you die to a boss and skip the cutscene, you don't get the points.
No, it doesn't say that. I think the thing with 10-2 is you just do it twice, and you do the New Yevon and the New Fleek sides, and that gets you extra percent. Gets you more than enough to get like the 101% you need for the final, for the special cutscene. And yes, so I said correct. 10-2's got a nice combat system, and then everything else is... Oh, actually, no. 1,000 words. 1,000 words is good.
Yeah, I like the songs, but, like, I don't even particularly enjoy the combat in
I kind of like that you just get Alchemist and spam Mega Potions. That's very fun.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna play it at some point, because we played 10. We Platinum 10 on Steam, essentially.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've always talked about how I didn't like the sequel. So that and 13-2 are sequels I have to subject Vix to at some point.
Oh, man.
Where you can truly understand the depths of my hatred for 13-2.
13-2 is atrocious. I'm trying... Is it worse than 10-2? Yeah, actually.
I mean, I'll give 13-2. I platinumed it. I have not even done a handful of trophies in 10-2, so...
Because there's a lot of stupid stuff in 10-2, but I kind of like the vibe of it. Like, the kind of party after Sin's defeat. That stuff I kind of like.
So sick of just the constant sexual crap.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
The massage game where you make the bad lady orgasm was like a bridge too far for me. It was just too much. I put the game down and never picked up again.
It was a bridge, 3 blocks, and a couple train rides too far. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like 13-2 is just kind of bad over, and actually 13-2 does have a good combat system.
13-2 has a better combat system than 13. It takes 13's combat system and adds a ton of quality of life, and like really good. Like it tweaks it really well. It made me learn how to play 13 in a fun way. I will give 13-2 that.
I think the thing with 10-2 is that it doesn't erase any of the things that I like about 10. Like, it kind of fits thematically with that, whereas 13-2 undoes a lot of what 13 is, and its themes, in a way that I find just really offensive.
Really repugnant, yeah.
Yeah.
The story of 13-2 and the characters are infinitely worse than 10-2.
Yeah.
But I like the combat a lot more than I like 10-2's combat, which kept me going through the platinum.
I don't think there's a single Final Fantasy character I hate as much as I hate Noel.
Noel fucking sucks, and it was great
so
playing 13-3 and kicking his ass.
The first thing you do is kick his ass, and I'm like, yes, you have won me over.
Yes.
What about Nuge?
Oh, Nuge. Nuge is pretty bad.
With his cane that, like, wouldn't actually support a person who is trying to walk.
No, absolutely not.
And his name being Nuge.
Nuge is quite funny, though, because you get that line of you just saying, I don't like your plan, it's stupid.
No. It sucks.
It sucks, that's it, yes. That's a top-tier line of any Final Fantasy game, so I'll give him that.
But, like, Noel sucks so bad.
Nola's definitely
Sarah sucks
worse.
so bad. She's fine in 13 because she's barely in it, but
She's barely in 13, and that's the best thing about
yeah,
her.
about her. Yeah, she sucks. All right, well, we talked about other games over the credits for this game.
Like, we gotta fill the time.
I know,
There's not
just
much
watching
more
the
to say about
credits.
Mario Galaxy.
Because yeah, I'm pretty sure now it'll be like you've unlocked Luigi. Hopefully, I haven't fucked this up and I have to beat Bowser again.
Game just goes, no, you didn't get past the bullet bills without dying. Do it again.
You can now play as Bullet Bill.
Without getting too spoilery, 13-2's ending is the shittiest thing I have ever seen in my life, and is predicated on the characters forgetting something they were literally told 10 minutes prior.
Yep, and have been told throughout the game.
Yes.
And just keep ignoring.
I don't know, that sounds like something humans do.
Yeah.
It's so batshit. It's so batshit. I hate it.
It's...
One day I will make Vicus play it. I would have to play 13 on stream to stream 13-2 as to why it's terrible, but.
I mean, I all I'm saying is I've done raids in video games where I will call something out and people will say they forgot right after I said it. So.
See,
was it pivotal? Was it world-ending?
I suppose not, but
there you go.
people also forgot how to perform basic arithmetic.
I forget
honestly,
that all the time. I'm giving people credit for
I
that.
said like there was a 13-3 after 13-2. It was a little surprising there was a 13-2 considering basically me and Saber are the only ones who liked 13. So.
But that's the thing as well.
They were really
at the
banking
time,
on both of you buying it.
Yeah, at the time, people liked 13-2 more than 13. In fact, I
Yeah.
think most people would still say 13-2, they like it more than than
They're
13.
so fucking wrong. There we go.
They are totally wrong, but there we go. Luigi prefers 13-2.
Like
That's
the
why we're
only
not
thing
playing for it again.
13-2 did was like help me play 13 in a much more fun way.
The thing is, like, 13-2 superficially responds to some of the complaints about 13 being too linear, but it's not actually any less linear.
Do I choose?
Yeah, you just go into it, and then you can choose to play as Luigi. Yep, see that?
Luigi!
Engage
No
Ouija mode.
I like that it's kind of like a scoreboard.
Yeah,
Mario's done all this, and
I
Luigi's done nothing.
I really hope that nobody who likes 13-2 thinks the story is any good. Because, like, that's baffling to me.
I will say there are some bits of 13-2 story that I do like.
There are some fake endings that are amazing.
The fake endings are amazing, and there is one character in 13-2 who is great.
Speaking of, like, fake or joke or whatever endings, more games should have a dog ending.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, absolutely.
dog ending! Come here, you little shit.
Where everything was actually the result of the world-bending machinations of a Shiba Inu with some levers.
Do I have to do this?
Just like
I
real
know
life.
how to play the game. Like,
You've got to
What
do
does
everything.
Luigi?
oh wow, Luigi does just slip and slide, don't he? Woo! Woo! That boy has momentum.
Or just really greasy shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too.
Welcome to Luigi on Ice.
Why is it giving me the tutorial when I have to beat the entire game?
It wants to. It's just
Look, you
giving
gotta
you
get
the
the
Luigi
style, okay?
experience. You know, being told things you already know, because everyone just assumes you're a useless clown.
Look, do you want Luigi to only be able to get 119 stars?
Give me a star. Holy forgot.
The programmer was like, "All right, I put Luigi in the game. Maybe you could just modify the opening tutorial so that you just get the start." Nope, I'm going home.
That sounds like way too much effort, and I've got
Sorry,
to
I can't hear you because I'm
Oh man,
already at
he's
home.
got the sit flips.
He does have a lot of ups.
Whee! Them ups. He is extremely slippy, though.
Yep.
I don't know my spin right now. Alright, I don't really remember where this last asshole is. Oh, in this flower patch. What?
Nope.
Where are you?
He did say hidden in the grass, didn't he? So.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Like it. Grass. Flowers. More
Oh.
flowers.
What about that thing on the left there? I guess south of where you are now. I was just because thinking there, because I haven't been over there yet.
There's water. Are you in the water? Oh, there's some grass. Ah, yeah, up here. There we go. I'm not finding that grass. Now I'm upside down, which makes things harder. There we go. Yeah, idiot.
Rabbit should have thrown shade there. I got caught by Luigi.
Help Mama do what? I don't even know what we have personally to do.
I helped her get to the center of the world.
I guess so. Flipped. Up we go. Skip the stairs. Luigi doesn't care about stairs.
We gotta watch all this again too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna click through the buttons, so I hope no one's interested
Does
in reading
Luigi know the story? No.
it. It's true.
Who cares if Luigi knows the story?
Well, yeah. Luigi's probably still not paying attention.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Now we're streaming this game for months, so there's 0 stars, I know.
Look, it's a really chill game. We're just taking it real slow.
Start
Yeah, we
me
got
at
it.
this, oh god. You know, I've literally beaten the game!
Look, I know that, and you know that, but do they know that?
Yes!
Oh, okay. Some bad news. You're gonna
I
have to do
didn't
this tutorial too.
realize. I did not realize it was going to make me do the goddamn tutorial again. I'm Luigi.
I mean, we've got a bit more freedom at this point.
It's
One
still
additional
like, gather
Luigi.
these things. It's like, yeah, I've gathered them all game. Eh, he slipped. He does just slip and slide. I am not prepared for how much he cannot go to an edge.
Sorry, I just like that. You went, oh, he slept.
So you thought sim platforms were frightening before, did you?
Plus the edge platforms are gonna get me. Like, I'm gonna have to stop way earlier and let him slide into things.
Yeah.
I don't even know if, like, yeah, spinning doesn't even really stop his momentum.
I said it before when we were discussing it. I hated playing as Luigi in this game.
Well, you should have practiced by walking around on a linoleum with just like some pretty smooth socks.
It's kind of just permanent ice physics that I think
Yeah.
I think everyone in this chat knows what my feelings are on ice physics by now.
Yeah, it really soured me on.
You love them and wish more games had them. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Not the opposite.
How did you get in there? To be fair, we did need that one additional Luigi that we used already. So it's interesting because those are like ones you spend to kill, but they didn't give you any star bits.
Yeah, because
They
we're
gave
not
you
getting
coins.
star bits right now. See, I think that's
Yeah.
why I didn't realize it's like spin for coins and spin for star bits and jump for coins.
Mhm.
Because at
Yeah.
the start of the game, you spin and you get coins. So I think, like,
Mhm.
you know, I think that just filed away into my brain space, and I was confused when
Yeah,
they gave me
it-
star bits instead.
It's an odd thing, isn't it? Like you'd think like a game wouldn't teach you that to start with, especially not a Nintendo one.
Then we got the key again. Flipsy slide. Oh
Yeah,
no,
like-
these ones give star bits. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did those ones give coins?
Very strange.
I guess I just thought because of that it's like random. I didn't realize that. Yeah, alright. I'm trying.
No, I just liked the Goomba running into the electric. Like, whatever.
No, not Karen. Yeah, Goomba don't give a shit.
Uh,
Big
I
lad.
think he might have the key.
Nah. Big lad don't have no key.
Mm.
Yeah, it's definitely weird getting used to his extremely strange momentum.
So you're gonna get all 120 Luigi stars in this stream, right?
Yes.
Yep, that's the plan.
That's why this is the final stream.
This is officially a speedrun. World record, Luigi. What is the world record for this game?
There was any percent Luigi race that I think was about 2 hours.
Oh, so there you go. If you do finish the stream, you get the world record.
Sure would.
Yes, 120 stars. Luigi is 5 hours, 60 minutes, and 7 seconds. By Jay from Wales.
Nice.
Oh, hang on. I wasn't on the Switch one. Oh, the Switch one's 5 hours, 27 minutes.
By Sakiv. Who's that?
Give me that star. I mean, you could seriously just, like, give me this.
I could, but I don't like Luigi.
I barely start at Rosalina talking to you, so I don't have to do a movement tutorial.
I think honestly, getting used to Luigi's movement is probably a good idea in its
But I
own
feel
tutorial.
like that usually like what your first world is for, or your hub world. I know. I think that's just a very clumsy way to start your fucking second playthrough. Where you've done 120 stars, some of which were really fucking nasty.
I don't know though. I think it probably sets you like, yes, we're not changing anything. It's the whole damn game again.
Yeah, it does actually.
Don't
No
expect
change.
anything new, shitlords.
This is the same game.
Yeah. What a weird decision.
Well, it's because they didn't have the gif of Sakurai saying, "Never ask me for anything ever again." They would have used that otherwise.
Does Mario get me Luigi stars in this?
I guess we'll
do I
find
have to
out if you
rescue
play it.
Mario? I don't think we're gonna get far enough, but
I mean, Luigi did rescue Mario from a mansion that one time.
true.
It is not unprecedented.
Yeah, if the speedrunners use like Korean or Japanese or Chinese or often sometimes even like German, I see some European versions. It's for speed purposes because text is faster. Otherwise, they just play on English typically. Although sometimes there are different glitches between versions as well.
Yeah, like Italian Wind Waker.
Pause.
Pausa, pausa, pausa.
Pause.
That's all I know about that. I don't know anything else.
Yeah, no, I love that. That was like, what was it? That was I mean, it was GDQ, obviously. I'm like, was that like a year ago? 2 years? Wind Waker? Time is meaningless. That was a really good run, though. The start where you like the pause buffering the speed while like backwards swimming, so you just go flying through the ocean is fucking wild. I love watching speedruns. Speedruns are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I guess we do our first actual level. Whee!
So much is dark at the start of this game.
Yeah. Gaze upon, blah blah blah. Yeah, again, you really don't need to tell me this.
And you can jump by pressing A, dipshit EG. My name's Luigi. I don't give a fuck, asshole. And then they stab him.
I feel like a game nowadays would just be like, hey, do you want to see the tutorial text again? And you'd be like, no, and then it would just stop having this. Like, I don't need to see this again.
Yeah, like, you know, you have to consider that this is an ancient game from the, you know, like the SNES. Wait a second.
No, it's just kind of too recent a game to be annoying me with tutorials. Although,
Yeah,
like, the Pokemon remakes don't let you skip the catching tutorial, and that's a fucking crime.
Well, that's because they hate you.
It's like Pokemon games for a while have asked you if you want to skip that, and then that was a bit too faithful, not letting you skip it. Alright, well, it's been a bit since I've been in the Good Egg Galaxy.
We better find some good-ass eggs here, or I'm gonna be pissed.
Come on. There we go. Randy Starbits. Oh no. Nope. No, try jump, thank you. Ah, yes. Who cares? Alright.
Whee.
He jumps quite a bit higher.
Yeah, that double jump is pretty something.
Luigi. I know you can use it to kind of break bits of the game.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it was, you know, like intended for Mario's jump height, and they put things like just a little bit above Mario's height, and that's, you know, not above Luigi's.
I think the thing with it is though, like, there's enough little bits like that every so often, but you just have to put up with rubbish controls for all the game.
Yep.
And yeah, it's just not really worth it.
I'm just doing the whole thing for a second time, like right away.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Which means it's fine.
Those rocks have been our enemy for this entire stream.
Sure have. Alright. There we go.
Yeah, easy.
And like, I know they have... There is a thing behind... Hello. 240 stars, but... I don't know if it's worth it.
I don't think so, not for this game. The 121st star is just not particularly memorable for this one.
Hello.
Like, that's not the case for Mario Galaxy 2. Or you are, for that matter. But yeah, I don't think the lab was really worth it this time.
I feel like jump. Oh. Probably. Really want to stop at the edge of a platform with jump. Definitely let him slide right the way off. Wow, those guys hurt me because they like latched onto me during the scene. Jerks. Oh yeah. Little star bits. Woo!
Yeah, we need those again.
Yeah, I think the thing about like the best Mario games have like the tightest controls.
Mhm.
And like you should always feel like you are like very in control of Mario.
Mhm.
That really is like they were like, yeah, you're not always in complete control of Luigi, fucko. Slamming!
So many eggs were breaking in the course of this game.
I know, but it was so mean breaking all these eggs.
Poor baby.
I know. Oh, Yangi.
He's just woken up from his egg and we're beating the crap out of him.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Wow, he like lazy Susan'd me there. Like, he turned to face me. I didn't expect him. I was like walking around him so he wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you gotta wait for him to actually start moving.
Yep. I didn't realize. I got him.
I mean, it's been a long time since you fought this guy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Killed a baby and took the star that it contained.
Woo.
Oh, and a day's work. And Luigi seems happy about it.
Having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely like a lot of the joy of like these kinds of games is like exploring the worlds and you know figuring out how to get the star and it's like yeah if you've already done all of them as Mario you kind of just know where they all are as Luigi.
Yeah, I feel it's of the games that have done something similar where they've given you a lot more to do after you finish the game. This is probably the worst one because it's the least effort put into it.
Yeah.
Like Mario Galaxies 2 has a lot of effort into its one. So I think that's probably why it's so fondly remembered. And even like, you know, Super Mario World back in the day, like the secret levels in that were very interesting.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just like, yeah, it's the game again, but with a worse controlling character.
And it's like Luigi's Shop is nice, but I don't feel like it makes the levels meaningfully different.
No. Like, you can occasionally skip some bits of them, but that's it. And that's not really enough to justify getting all 120 stars again. I mean, I still did it, but that's just, you know. I was a kid with a lot of free time.
That's because we're a fairly completist family, honestly. I mean, I got 24 platinums last year, according to PlayStation.
Yeah, I got 21, which is a lot for me.
24 is my best every year.
Yeah, I think it's probably the same for me and mine.
That's just, it's just how we roll. Like to beat games into the ground.
Yeah. I've kind of stepped back from that a bit towards the end of the year, though. I'm not really going for platinums unless I really want to now. I don't know if I've said, I think it was oddly enough Returnal that made me stop doing that.
Oh, yeah, I know people that like Return.
I liked Returnal a lot, but getting the platinum for it is very grindy. And it's very much random whether you get the things you need in your run or not. So it's a lot of repetition, and it's a really odd thing to say because of its reputation, but honestly Returnal it's kind of just a bit too easy. When you finish Returnal, there's not any scope to make it kind of more interesting or harder in like future runs. You know how like in Hades you have the Yeah, so you can always make Hades harder. To the point where I don't think anyone's done Hades on like all the packed punishment stuff.
Oh,
'cause it's just
that's super giant. They like doing that.
yeah, exactly. But that's good because it always means you can keep it engaging. Whereas if you beat the final boss of Returnal, that's it. There's nothing beyond that. There's like the true ending to go for, but that's not any harder to get. But especially after you've got that, it's just grinding to get the last few logs that might not spawn.
Ooh, that's
So,
hard.
yeah, I got fed up of doing it essentially. And I was like, I'm just making myself not think well in the game anymore.
Yeah.
So,
There are some games where the grind can do that. Like,
Yeah.
I really like Resonance of Fate, but like you have to do the arena. But not only do you have to do the arena, you have to do every level of the arena, which there are 50 or 100. I did them all 10 times. Every single
man.
one 10 times. And they don't get any harder or any different. It's the same level 10 times. It sucks.
Resonance of Fate was a PS3 game, right?
Yes, they did a remaster for PS4,
And that
which I
keeps
played
working.
with Vicus. I played the original on PS3, and then I played the remaster, platinum that with Vicus.
Right, and was that the same? It had the same trophy list for PS4?
Yes, exact same trophy.
Oh, God. 'Cause I mean, especially PS3 games were really bad for it. Like, they didn't quite have the right line for it, and the PS3 games would ask you to do a lot of just pointless nonsense.
Yeah, I don't know why they did, like, get, like, stars in the arena and to do each level of it 10 times, so it was, like, 500 arena matches.
Yeah.
And, like, I really like Resonance of Fate's battle system, but it's quite slow, so the quickest you can do, like, fights is kind of, like, a minute at max level.
Right, so even arena fights doing it 10 times is going to take
Yeah, and some of those arena
absolutely
fights
forever.
were really hard, and yeah, they
Guys. Yeah, not worth it.
It was rough. It genuinely makes you look down on the game.
Mm-hmm.
We did it anyway because we're nuts. The Resonance of Fate is it. Come on.
Yeah. Well, it's like we were just talking about earlier in the stream with Mario Odyssey. Like getting 100% in that game is just a miserable experience. So, like, if you had to do that for a trophy, it would just be like, yeah, don't do it.
Ooh, yeah, don't do it.
Like,
Like, I
Breath of the
didn't
Wild,
do it.
get all-
I got 500 because I did Darker Side.
Yeah,
I
Darker
didn't-
Side's worth.
I didn't do 100%.
No, I did, and it was awful. The only reason I got through it is that you can use amiibos to like, basically mark them on your map, and that makes it a lot easier because at least you know where they are. It's still rubbish, but that helped.
Yeah, Saber's still in therapy for it.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of ask you not to share our sessions, Fred Mage.
I mean, there's your first problem.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why I go to you both as my lawyer and my therapist. Why
Yeah,
do
I'm
you
not
keep doing-
qualified for either.
Yeah, but I feel like another developer would have, say for Breath of the Wild, gone, oh, all 900 core exceeds, that's a bronze trophy.
Yeah.
And it would have been awful.
Yeah, it definitely, like... I was gonna say JRPGs don't do that anymore, but they absolutely do.
They absolutely do.
Absolutely do.
I mean, because the other one is like Ys 8, which I really enjoyed, and then I've got every trophy on it except beat it on the highest on Nightmare, which is really New Game Plus mode, and I just didn't want to do the whole game again. So yeah, I've got 97% trophies in that
a lot
game.
of the Kingdom Hearts Platinums are of similar vein.
Yeah.
Like, do it on critical mode, it's like, and of course you can do it on critical mode like right away, but I don't like playing a Kingdom Hearts game on critical for the first time through, because it just kind of feels really hard.
Yeah, I did Kingdom Hearts 2, I did another critical mode run, and I essentially treated it as kind of like a mini speed run. So I did it on critical in like 9 hours in total or something, and that was actually kind of fun. But yeah, I Birth by Sleep and doing the full journal 3 times.
Yeah.
I was
I
just
mean,
like,
I
nope,
like
not
Birth by
doing that.
Sleep, but I mean, to be fair, like that was okay, but you had to do all the mini games 3 times, and that
Right,
that
exactly,
almost
which-
broke us.
That, just having to do the ice cream beat 3 times, which I don't mind the
Yeah,
game. but
like
3 times?
I
No.
found the super fights like really fun with everyone, especially with like Terra versus the other 2.
Mhm.
But yeah, like doing the ice cream beat with everyone. Doing every mini game with everyone.
Oh, the karting minigame in that.
Ooh, yeah, that one.
Oh
And
god.
the volleyball one.
Yeah. Again
Ooh.
and again and again.
Oh,
Just
again and again.
miserable.
Oh boy. Why'd you do that? Why'd you make that a trophy? Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Like the original Kingdom Hearts 1.5 having the gummy ship.
Yeah, and getting absolutely everything for that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you just gotta angle it and then let go. Or just keep moving around, I suppose.
I'm so useless. Right. No,
Yeah.
that was almost it. There we go.
There you are.
But yeah, like on the PS4 version, they took that trophy out because it was so dire that basically no one did the platinum.
Yeah, I did the platinum from Kingdom Hearts 1 not that long ago because it was actually because Slowbeef was playing it on Twitch and my wife was watching it.
Yep.
And she wanted to keep watching and got up to speed, so I played it for her and finished it in like a week and got the platinum. And yeah, I still haven't got the PS3 one.
Yeah, I know. I didn't do the PS3 one, just the PS4.
I thought after getting the PS4 one, I was like, well, I can just go back and get it quite quickly and try to do the gummy ships. I was like, nope, I can't. This sucks. I don't want to do it.
It's so bad. Alright, back to the bees.
I will say, at least in for the original PS3 version of Kingdom Hearts 1.5, you get rewarded for watching 358 Days Over
Yes,
2.
you do, yes. And I did.
And not in the PS4 one.
I watched it twice.
I did a bunch of ironing while letting that run. Honestly, you probably should. The punishment would be being forced to play the DS version.
The DS version's pretty bad. I did play that one.
Oh, I didn't like Days.
I know, we had it. It sucked.
Coded, I actually quite liked. I liked Recoded. It's pretty cool. But to play at least the story, Coded's rubbish. But Days, no, I didn't enjoy Days at all. That mushroom is quite fun.
I guess the best thing to do is kind of treat Code as like a speed run.
Yeah, I'd say so.
B Luigi! Yes, I wanted to see B Luigi.
He's a pretty dapper looking fellow as a bee, actually. We
Ah,
can stick
yes,
him in a
Luigi.
spring.
Haircut. Okay, yeah, he does get like even more height. Better.
Yeah. B Luigi has more power than you could possibly imagine.
Hell yeah. Luigi. No, oh god. Alright. Those guys nearly got me.
Yeah. The other thing, actually, just thinking about like not caring about trophies done, is it actually got me to play the Xbox more. Because I didn't own an Xbox One for a really long time, so like my gamer score is terrible. You know, I haven't really played anything for gamer score since 2012. But it means like I just play stuff on Game Pass now, and it's like, yeah, who cares about achievements? Like one will pop up, and I'm like, I don't even care that I got this.
Yeah,
Which is quite nice. 'Cause it's just like a
in
higher
the
thing,
PlayStation
like,
Roundup, I played 1,000 hours on voting last year.
yeah, I don't think it was...
980 of those in PS4, 24 on the PS5. So.
Oh, to be fair, you didn't have a PS5.
I don't know PS5, but I put 24 hours in when I got it right at the end of the year. It was quite funny to me.
That is quite funny.
But
I
like
think
it was
mine
like
mostly
1,000
PS4.
hours over 303 days. I'm like, oh god, I think I might play too many video games.
No, it's 358 over 2 days.
Yeah, gotta get the title right. Jeez.
But yeah, it's just like, yeah, the PS4 is like my console of choice.
I'm trying to remember. I think mine
Yeah, it's
was
one of the
about
best tasting
700.
consoles out there.
I certainly would agree. Certainly the Pro is better.
Yeah, it's got that
Certainly
extra seasoning.
Yeah, I think the PS5 has a terrible mouthfeel.
Like, oh, I'm so
nope.
close.
You gotta take out that piranha plant. I don't know, backflip. Can you backflip as a bee?
Oh yeah, maybe I can. If you know Luigi. Nope.
No, I can't. Please don't backflip. Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, that's just absurd.
Yeah, I think I played like 750 hours this year, but I think the most was Neo World Ends With You, and then I think the others were mostly about 50 hours. So I was pretty spread over games, I think.
120 hours in Cozy Grove.
Nice.
Which is like
That's a lot of time.
an Animal Crossing type game that I played every day for like 6 months.
Oh, there you go.
Every morning. Really liked it. Had ghost bears in it.
Oh, I mean, bears make
I can
anything
hardly
better.
recommend it, though I wouldn't recommend the PlayStation version of it.
I think you were saying like the load times
load
or that it
times.
crashed a lot.
Yeah, the load time at one point was 20 minutes just to get in the game.
Ouch. And
That's a lot
on
of
the
minutes.
PS4.
That was on the PS4, yeah.
Jeez. Is that like a thing the PC version fixes?
Well, the Steam version is like the most supported version, and it does not have any that times. It's kind of a really bad port. It got much better at the end. It was down to like 5 minutes. But the problem was it didn't crash so much as you could get stuck in objects occasionally, and there was no way to get out other than like coming, going back to the title screen and then going in again. So every time that happened to me, I got stuck wandering in an object. I
had to go off for 20 minutes.
I had to go out for 20 minutes. That got a bit untenable. I'd highly recommend the Steam version, though.
Yeah, that seems to be the way to go if that's less of an issue.
Yep. And they're like constantly adding like free updates and stuff and new like festivals. They were adding like new tools, like they added like a camera and all sorts of things.
That's cool.
It's very good. I mean, if you like Animal Crossing, I actually liked it more than Animal Crossing because there's a story. You're helping these ghost bears move on. They're all stuck on this island for various reasons, and you end up like helping them.
Most of them relating to honey.
As it should be.
Yes, but I love them all. They're all cute and they're all very cool. So
I mean, ghost bears certainly are selling me on the game more than anything else you've said so far.
yeah. I mean, the thing I
20-minute
found
loading
with
times.
like Animal Crossing is that once I didn't have a goal, I kind of always get a bit bored.
Yeah. I haven't played Animal Crossing for a little bit. Even actually the DLC I haven't done yet.
I haven't played the DLC either. I played it for like 2 months when it came out, and then I had really nothing to do, and the islands weren't very good. And then at some point, it's like getting enough money to pay off your house kind of
I think
no longer holds any water for me.
I think it was probably that it came out like the 2.0 update, and then the DLC came out. I think possibly about when Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out. So my Switch was playing with those. There was something that came out, and that was taking up my time. Oh, hey, you got lives for us, buddy.
Give me lives.
Give me lives. Oh no.
You're Mario. Wait, that's not for me. Just Mario. Where is Mario?
Oh,
20?
a lot more lives though.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 20 and then immediately just like ditch him.
Yep.
You're like,
So
is that
thoughtful.
just you just get 20 lives from the male toad in the Luigi
Yep.
version?
You get 20 lives in the Luigi version.
Skidded real far there. You're green Mario.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I have a choice of what console to get a game on, it's PS4 or now PS5.
Yeah. I think generally as well, just like it tends to be the better port. I mean, now that I've got the PS5 and the Series X, it really comes down to which one is the better version of it.
Like trophies tip the scale a lot for me.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm trying to get away from. Like that being the deciding factor in a lot of ways. And that's just me, because I just don't. I found it was making.
Totally fair.
Yeah. I was finding it was just making a lot of negative experiences in playing games, so.
Yeah, if you have a worse experience, it's not worth it. I'm just exploring the ship while it's dark and spoopy.
It is quite nice and dark and spooky.
Can't get up top. This is nice
No.
and lit up.
The sort of chill version of the music's nice here too.
hardly ever play the Switch in handheld. 'Cause it's too heavy for me.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I can't hold it for very long.
Yeah.
It's very odd. I expected to play the Switch more than I actually do, because I played the Vita a lot.
What?
And that
Zoom out.
had... That is a very far zoom out. And that had kind of the same thing of like, a lot of indie games on the Vita was like, I could get it on the PS4, or I could play it handheld. So I kind of thought the Switch would be the same, and it kind of hasn't, which is, I don't know, it's a bit strange.
Yeah, I prefer just the TV, and yeah, I just find it difficult to hold it, so I tend to have it just like propped, like I have it on the table, and like, well, what's the point of that when I can have it
Just
on
put it on
the
the TV,
55-inch TV where it's so much easier to read?
Yeah, I mean, it's odd as well, because like certain games on the Switch, I just play them on TV. And then other ones I just play handheld. Like, Pokemon, I don't think I ever played Sword Shield or Shining Pearl on the TV at all. I think it was always handheld.
We actually put it on the TV at the place we stayed at for Thanksgiving.
Ooh, how was that?
There was a weird serial killer basement, and had a huge TV in it, and so Viggs and I just kind of holed up in the basement and put Pokemon on the big TV.
Does that get rid of the serial killer vibe?
No.
Sorry, what about a serial killer basement?
There was a it was just this really weird basement. And we called it the serial killer basement because there was kid stuff there, and there were 10. As I walked past one of the rooms, I realized there was a big ass doll and its legs were sticking out of the tent, like it had been murdered and stuffed in the tent.
Okay.
Later, we discovered that Vix's mother, who went out in the basement and hated the creepy doll, had stuffed it in the tent like that. So
she
we called
killed
her
the
the doll
doll.
killer.
Got it.
But there was also just like a big doll's head on one of the things that we just suddenly saw and was like, ugh, and it was just really creepy down there. There was like no way out apart from this like door to a really crappy ladder, and it was like a little chute. And if you so it was like in case of fire, you'll have to climb up this ladder to get out. Oh, it was just so weird.
Oh dear.
That whole place was weird. We have a conspiracy theory regarding that Airbnb. In that the story behind it was supposedly it was to be like kind of a retirement house for this old lady and her husband. And then while it was being built, he died, so, it's just the whole family could come visit. It was huge. It was like 11, 12 people could, like, be there. And so when the husband died, she didn't want to be in this old house big house by herself, so they're being it. But then we found out it was, like, the house, despite being decorated like it was from the 80s, was only, like, 4 or 5 years old.
Oh, really?
And so we just were like, okay, that whole story is bullshit, isn't it? We're just like, oh, that's a load of shit. Like, if you made a house this fucking huge with, like, a basement that is bigger than our apartment right now, that, like, clearly was meant for family to come visit you, like, your billions of grandchildren. Why would you then, like, one, decorate it that kitschily, and two, like, yeah, I'm gonna Airbnb it now because my husband died. We're just like, yeah, that. You clearly built this for family to come visit you. Do you not need that anymore? It was very clearly like the big family, like you gather for Christmas and there's like 10 grandkids and 2 sets of families. It was that big,
Yeah. I like how you've fully acclimatized to America now. As I hear the story and go, the idea of a house that big is ridiculous.
It was so ridiculous. It was so huge. It was utterly ludicrous.
If a house has like 5 rooms in the UK, it's like the biggest house you've ever seen.
Woo! Oh god, he's so fast! Oh no!
He can't be stopped.
Literally no friction.
was such that, and we're just like, yeah, that was a story they made up to like tell the Airbnb.
I mean, you gotta explain it somehow, don't you? So.
You gotta have, you know, an edge above your competitors. So we're looking at the wallpaper, and it's like, yeah, that's like Chinese wallpaper. It's like, oh, this house is only 4 years old. And we're like,
well, again, maybe that's like justifying the story, isn't it? It's like, what we gotta explain why this place looks so terrible. There we go.
It was decorated by ghosts.
That was actually Vegas's theory, and I wholeheartedly agree with him.
So if it's wrong, blame him.
Yeah, it's his fault.
Oh, cool. That means I don't have to take any blame. I'm taking all the credit if I'm right.
Well, you did decorate the house, didn't you, Red Mage? Another thing you're not qualified to do.
No, extremely not. No, even less qualified than the other two.
Oh man, that poor thing was just like, don't talk to me or my son, and I squished him.
Yeah, we just killed both of them. This is exactly why you weren't dead. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the TV in the basement was fucking huge. We're the only people that went down there.
And this giant TV for playing Pokemon on.
Nope. Ooh, Galaxy.
Ooh, exciting.
I'm like kind of curious how I want to get to the Manta Ray one.
Oh, right. That's a fair bit away, though, yeah?
Well, it's like...
Oh, no, it's the same.
Here we go! Yes, end on the Manta Ray is Luigi. I don't know if Luigi affects the Manta Ray controls. I would assume not.
I doubt it. I honestly can't remember.
The Manta Ray fucking sucks, so... Let's do it!
Yeah, Luigi can't make the Manta Ray suck anymore, so...
No.
He just puts, like, ice on its fins and just, like, slides everywhere. There's our penguin boss.
Asshole, alright. Yeah.
Okay. He's got the orange patches, yeah, so I guess that's a king.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, motion controls.
Let's say turn right. Yeah, baby.
I'm trying to remember if it's Galaxy 2 or 3D World that has this really awful motion control race game in it. I think it might be Galaxy 2.
This was nowhere near as bad as the other one, so surely I'm gonna get this no problem, right?
Yeah, 1 minute 30, easy. Look at that bounce.
I mean, I think that is the thing, the wave bounce is actually bad.
Look at that wave physics.
I mean, like, once I start swerving, it's really hard to stop.
It is making me feel a bit seasick.
It is a bit naff, isn't it? I actually can't look directly at Luigi, because it does make me a little
bobbing
bit
up and down,
yeah. So I'm actually looking above him. I can look at the racetrack. Like, that helps. Like, I can still, like, tell where I am relative.
Mm-hmm.
The bobbing also makes it a little difficult to tell exactly how close to the edge you are.
There you go.
Smash when I did that as Mario, I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god, the whole time.
And you got a gold medal.
Fortunately.
Oh, wow. So much more confident now, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I think that was a pretty good taste of how Luigi is basically exactly the same as Mario.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Slightly slippery.
More than slightly, but okay.
Extremely slippery. Yeah, well, I guess I'll announce what we're doing after this. Okay. Let Luigi fall asleep. That.
Well, how
Alright,
quickly he
well,
falls asleep.
I've already chosen the next game. Are you mad that... Okay, fine. Fine. I just put down the controller game. Don't be so mad. Alright, well, next game. I think Bradman might be pretty happy. I think he's been pulling for this game for a while. We'll be playing Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
Oh, neat.
Ooh.
So I played Ocarina of Time. I'm playing a randomizer of Ocarina of Time. I streamed just playing Ocarina of Time for basically the first time a few months ago, and I have a lot of really fond memories of Majora's Mask. I never beat it. I never did basically. I did the first dungeon. That was the only dungeon I ever did in Majora's Mask. I basically just farted about doing side stuff for hours as a kid. And I have a lot of fond memories, so yeah, I'll be playing Majora's Mask and maybe actually doing dungeons and beating it this time. We'll see, maybe I'll just spend 5 hours doing the mask quest. The one that requires you to, like, go to the people at a certain time and reunite the two lovers.
Pretty much the Majora's Mask experience, to be
It's the
fair.
Majora's Mask experience. It has a lot, so yeah, I got a lot of masks in the game. I did not include any of the dungeons. Alright, well that'll be next Monday. Alright, tomorrow we are back with more, Vice and I will be back with more Pyre. We just completed the 3rd season. We're moving into season 4. We've been told the number of seasons is limited, so yeah, hopefully we can send some more people out of hell. We'll see how it goes. So join us for football tomorrow, and Majora's Mask next week. Bye everyone!
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.